You're sitting in your car, engine off, hands on the steering wheel, staring ahead, not moving, just paused. You don't want to go in, not because the job is terrible, but something inside you quietly resists. So you grab your phone, open your banking app, and see your salary sitting there looking completely fine. For a moment, you feel safe, like everything is under control, like you're doing life the right way. But then a thought creeps in slowly. If everything is okay, why does this still feel wrong inside? You try to ignore it, scroll a little more, distract yourself, but that quiet feeling doesn't go away. It sits there in the background, subtle but persistent, like something in your life isn't adding up anymore, and deep down, you know this isn't about one bad day, it's something much bigger than that. You're not tired because you work hard. You're tired because every single day feels exactly the same. Nothing is changing, nothing is improving, and that quiet frustration keeps building without you even noticing it. You wake up, go through the motions, come back home, and repeat, without questioning where it's all going. And that feeling you keep ignoring isn't burnout. It's something deeper that most people never recognize. That feeling is what being stuck actually feels like. Not painful, just repetitive, and quietly draining your energy. There's no crisis, no emergency, just a slow loop that keeps running without giving you anything new. And because nothing feels urgent, you don't feel the need to change anything in your life. But that's exactly what makes it dangerous, because time keeps moving even when you don't. You wake up, go to work, get paid, and repeat the same cycle again without even questioning it anymore. Week after week, month after month, telling yourself you're doing okay because nothing is falling apart. Your bills are paid, your life looks stable, and from the outside, everything seems completely fine. But inside, something feels off, like you're moving but not actually going anywhere meaningful. You check your bank before buying something small, even when you technically can afford it without struggling. You hesitate when friends suggest plans, not because you don't want to go, but because you're calculating. Trips get delayed, ideas get postponed, and things you care about slowly keep getting pushed further away. You're not broke, but you're not progressing either. And that's where people quietly lose years. You're not lazy, you're not confused. You're just tired of repeating the exact same month again and again. It's not a lack of effort. You show up every day, you do the work, you follow the routine. But deep down, you know effort without progress eventually starts to feel pointless over time. And that realization slowly drains your motivation. More than hard work ever could. A salary doesn't trap you overnight. It doesn't force you. It slowly keeps you comfortable enough to stay. Because nothing feels wrong enough to leave, but nothing feels right enough to fully commit either. You don't feel pain, you feel stability, and that stability quietly becomes a cage over time. It gives you just enough comfort to stay exactly where you are without questioning anything deeply. Here's the loop most people live in. You get paid and instantly feel relief, like everything is okay again. That relief turns into permission to spend, to relax, and to stop thinking about your situation. Then your balance slowly drops, and stress quietly starts creeping back in without making much noise. So you wait for the next paycheck, and the cycle resets again exactly the same way. This isn't just a routine. It's a system designed to reset you back to zero every single month. No real progress, no real movement, just controlled survival that feels normal after a while. And because it feels normal, you don't question it, you just keep repeating it automatically until one day your entire life becomes predictable without you even realizing it. Friday night comes, you're tired, mentally drained, and your energy is completely gone after the week. You have two choices: work on your future or escape your present for a little comfort. And most days, you choose escape because it feels easier and you feel like you deserve it. Netflix, food, scrolling, small distractions that slowly take your time without you noticing it. You tell yourself you'll start tomorrow, But tomorrow isn't really the problem holding you back. Repetition is the real problem, because repeating the same pattern keeps you exactly where you are, and repetition doesn't feel dangerous until you zoom out and look at your life over years. Then you realize it wasn't days you lost, it was years that quietly disappeared. People don't stay stuck because they're weak. They stay stuck because nothing feels urgent enough to change. There's no crisis, no breaking point, nothing forcing you to take action right now. You're not struggling enough to panic and not progressing enough to feel excited about your future. You're just stable, and stability removes the pressure that normally creates change. If your salary stopped today, how long could you realistically survive without any income coming in? A month, maybe 2, maybe 3. If you stretch everything and become extremely careful with your spending, that number is your real security. Not your job, not your title, not your company. Because real security is time. The time you can survive without depending on your system. You don't need to quit your job. You don't need to take huge risks or gamble everything at once. You just need to stop depending on it completely and start building something outside of it. Because the goal isn't money. The goal is options and the ability to choose your direction. The ability to say no, to walk away, and to not feel trapped anymore. Start by creating a second account. Something you name freedom, future, or anything that reminds you why. Then automate money into it. The moment your salary hits, before you even see it. Make spending harder by adding friction, removing cards, logging out, and slowing down your decisions. Then build one small income stream. Simple, consistent, and focused on creating value for someone else. One day you'll check your account and see money that didn't come from your job at all. It won't be huge, but it will feel different because it came from something you created yourself. A salary feels safe because it pays your present, but it can quietly replace your future. So don't quit your job. Just stop depending on it completely and start building your second path. Because the moment you build something outside your job, your mindset shifts and your confidence starts growing faster. You stop asking if you can afford things and start asking if they're actually worth your future. And that's when everything begins to change in ways you didn't expect before. If you're ready to build your second path, comment build and take the first step today. And if this made you think differently, take 1 second to like this video so more people can see it. Subscribe to the channel. If you want more content on money, mindset, and building real control over your life, because most people stay stuck in this loop. And once you see it clearly, you can't unsee it anymore. So don't just watch this. Use it, start small today, and begin building the life you actually want.